He absolutely loves blowing bubble. The city says they've received a number of complaints about Snakenburg and the amount of his bubble solution residue landing in the grass after they pop.
Come on, bro. What is this? Bikini Bottom? I feel like this is a plotline straight out of like SpongeBob. Bubbles! Have you guys heard the news? Bubbles are becoming illegal to blow in public parks. I mean, that may not be happening nationwide, but recently a bubble pirate has been issued tickets for leaving bubble residue on the grass in public parks and areas, destroying the dreams of an old veteran who just loves to blow bubbles, guys. What has the world come to? We got this article today we're gonna read. Bubble pirate cited for liquid littering after blowing bubbles in public park. Like, what, dude? Let's jump right into this story. A man well known for making bubbles for children in a local park has his bubble burst on Saturday by park rangers. I understand, these park rangers have nothing better to do than to stop some old dude from blowing bubbles? Like, you know what I mean? Like, put yourself in the shoes of a park ranger. You see some guy sitting down, blowing bubbles. Like, you're gonna go up to him and cite him a ticket? Really, dude? So the man's name is Sandy Snakenburg. That's a pretty sick last name. Snakenburg? Pretty wild. He's also known as the Bubble Pirate, and he says that he's been blowing bubbles in public parks for years. He's a homeless, disabled veteran who lives out of his van, and he creates his bubble solution there. He says that he's never been ticketed for blowing bubbles before. Rightfully so, dude. I feel like that's like just like a God-given right to blow some goddamn bubbles. Snakenburg shared a video with ABC 10 News showing him blowing bubbles in the grass at La Jala Cove when park rangers approached him. In the video, the rangers approaching Snakenburg are telling him that there have been multiple complaints against him and that the bubble solution is leaving his presence constituted littering. So the bubbles leaving his presence constitutes littering? Dude, like, that's just how a bubble works. It blows in the air, and there is not a chance that anybody in the park complained about a dude blowing bubbles. I mean, like, what did this dude have? Like one of those bubble cannons he's just spraying the sky with? We gotta see the video, but let's just continue the article and then we'll jump into his video. The city of San Diego confirmed with ABC 10 News that it had received multiple complaints about Snakenburg and the amount of bubble solution residue landing on the grass after they popped. A city spokesperson issued a statement to ABC 10 News saying that Snakenburg uses up to 6 gallons of solution each time he blows bubbles. So, like, what is this guy doing? It's either like a complete lie or this dude is just absolutely filling the airway with bubbles and people are going to lay down and sit in the grass and it's like all slick and slimy. He's creating like a natural slip and slide for everybody because of the quantity of bubbles that he's blowing. But I don't believe that. I think that my man's just blowing bubbles and they're just busting his chops for some reason. In this instance, park rangers attempted to educate the individual numerous times that the residual substances from the bubbles are a violation of city's municipal code as it relates to littering. We may read that in a little bit, but we'll check. The individual uses up to 6 gallons of liquid per day, with the residual chemicals ending up on the lawn areas, which can cause damage to the grass. After witnessing numerous violations and receiving multiple complaints from multiple park users, rangers issued the lowest level citation available. After witnessing multiple violations, was he receiving these violations or just witnessing them? Snakenburg disputes this claim, saying that he uses all food grade ingredients, he does not use 6 gallons of solution, and does not kill the grass. Snakenburg says that he has a 6-gallon jug of solution, but a majority of it does not end up in the grass. Alright, so you're saying that you're not using 6 gallons of solution, but then you're also saying that you do have 6 gallons of solution and it's just not ending up in the grass. That's a little bit of a mixed story, Snakenburg. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about that. You can't control the bubbles, bro. I know how this goes. So are you using 6 gallons of solution or not, buddy? You better freaking fess up right now. Well, I guess regardless of the situation, he says the mixture is 25 to 1% ratio. So it's like 25 gallons of water to 1 gallon of soap. Barely any soap for the amount of water that is needed. When I do all my ingredients, I always look for food grade first, non-toxic, because safety is my utmost concern, he says. Snakenburg adds that his bubble business is in a registered 501c nonprofit and it's his livelihood. The city says it it has issued him the lowest level offense, a citation which has given Snakenburg a court date, which is the worst. Still, he has no plans on stopping blowing bubbles. He claims, "I'm a bubble biologist, bro," and he's dedicated himself to doing what he loves. The city says that it can't say definitely that Snakenburg is killing the grass, but the amount of chemical spillage mixed with soap is liquid waste and bad for the grass. Still, the city said in a statement, the city of San Diego values the rights of the community members to engage in expressive activities in city parks, including artistic expression. This does not require those engaging in these activities to do so in accordance with other city codes and regulations, including those related to littering and disposal of waste. So that's it for the article. Let's read this code here. Let's see if we can. I don't know if bubbles really do fall under this code. It says here in the segmented portion, it is unlawful for any person within the park to do any of the acts listed in San Diego Municipal Code section 63.0102C, which says post handbills is unlawful to litter, to throw, or to deposit on the ground, to post or affix to a tree, fence, structure situated within or on any park any handbills, circulars, pamphlets, tracts, dodgers, papers, or advertisements.
Loose animals is unlawful to leave or turn loose or allow free any animal, fowl, bird of any kind in this park. Horses being led, ridden, blah blah blah. Dogs when fastened to and led by a chain or line not more than 8 feet in length. Dogs in the park.
So the only thing it says about littering is mostly pertaining to like advertised pamphlet, flyers, things of that sort. I don't think that liquid bubble juice is a part of the situation, San Diego. So why are we attacking my man here? He is just out here living in his van, mixing together a bubble solution and having a good time and, you know, maybe making some children happy. I don't freaking know how the bubble world works. Do I look like a bubble biologist? No. So let's just see this video from my man and see what really went down.
You may recognize him from performances in city parks, a man who makes bubbles for children. But as ABC 10 News reporter Spencer Soisher reports, park rangers issued him a citation for liquid littering.
I'm not the bubble guy, I'm the bubble pirate. I'm not the bubble man, I'm the bubble pirate.
There's no...
Alright, I didn't realize that this guy is so invested in this. He may be using 6 gallons of liquid. Did you see the amount of bubbles that he was flinging? He's going crazy out there, but it looks kind of lit.
Buddy who can burst Sandy Snakenburg's love for bubbles.
How would you like to see a bubble cube?
The homeless, disabled veteran lives out of this van. It's where he creates his
see a
bubble
bubble cube.
solution.
Wow, that was a good one. Whoa.
He absolutely loves blowing bubbles, especially for kids.
It is a real thing. It's the practice of art, science, and magic.
He's been doing it for years. We caught up with him in Balboa Park in 2017. The bubble pirate was doing his thing in La Jolla Cove last week when a San Diego park ranger handed him this, a citation.
Liquid littering.
I've never heard of such a thing.
The city says they've received a number of complaints about Snakenburg and the amount of his bubble solution residue landing in the grass after they pop. A city spokesperson said Snakenburg uses, quote, up to 6 gallons of liquid per day, with the residual chemicals ending up in the lawn areas, which can cause damage to the grass. Snakenburg rejects that premise, saying his bubble solution is not hurting people or grass. It does contain a heavily diluted detergent.
My first and foremost concern is safety.
The city says it issued him its lowest level of offense, a citation.
It gives me a court date.
But the bubble pirate says he has no plans to stop blowing bubbles.
I'm a bubbleologist. I've dedicated myself to doing what I do.
Spencer Soisher, ABC 10 News.
The city says it can't definitely say that Snakenburg is killing the grass, but it argues the amount of chemicals spilling mixed with the soap is liquid waste, and it's bad for the grass.
Alright, there's absolutely no proof that he is doing anything wrong. There were a lot of bubbles in the air, but ultimately, come on, bro. What is this? Bikini Bottom? I feel like this is a plotline straight out of like SpongeBob. Leave the man alone, let him blow his bubbles, and let him, you know, make the people happy. Do you guys really think anybody actually complained about this? Do you think that it's actually making the grass super slick? Because this guy seems like a master. He knows what he's doing, and I'm with the bubble warrior, dude. He's being promoted. He's no longer a pirate. He's a warrior, because he's out here fighting for bubble rights. Straight up. That's gonna do it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this type of content, I post 3 times a week. So consider subscribing and hitting that bell, joining the Peablar army, and making it a part of your weekly schedule, baby. I am your boy Peablar. It's been real, guys. Keep blowing bubbles out there. And until next time, be well and peace.